Hello everyone, Astro here, and today I'm going to be trying to do a overview and some tips and stuff for the soldier. A friend asked me to do this, so I guess I'll give it a go. This is my personal favourite soldier layout, with the rocket launcher, the gunboats and the equalizer. And this is because I like to rocket jump like a lot. You can also use the black box, so you keep up your health and you don't end up dying while you're rocket jumping. But I don't find this shotgun like very useful because I'm not the greatest at aiming, so I prefer the gunboats because I don't have to go trying to hit people to get all my health back, etc. And I can just rocket jump around, which is what I prefer. As I said in the first clip, another great setup to use is the black box, the shotgun, and the equalizer, because you can rocket jump around, you can shoot people with your shotgun. The equalizer is kind of just for when you have low health, but you can also get your health back, which is always really great, which I'm going to demonstrate here. When you first shoot people, as you can see, you grab 15 health back, which is always really great. If you're kind of really new to soldier, I'd recommend using a Liberty launcher and some gunboats, probably the equalizer as well, if you have these. And basically this is because the Liberty launcher gives you 40% projectile speed with you lose one rocket per clip though, which is really manageable when you first start playing and get like used to rocket jumping and shooting people with your rocket launcher, because you get the increased projectile speed. Now if you're like really good at hitting people directly on, it's a really great choice to use the direct hit. Basically it has a 70% less explosion radius, but you get 80% projectile speed and 25% bonus damage. So basically, the rocket will shoot seriously really far, but if you don't hit them directly on, or very very close to them, you won't do any damage whatsoever. Now on to secondaries. My personal favourite secondary is the gunboats, just because I like rocket jumping everywhere. Another great secondary to use is the shotgun, but it's very situational in my opinion, and I personally don't have the greatest aim, so it's not the greatest for me to use. I don't have the reserve shooter because I don't really like it that much, and in my opinion it's kind of situational, but it can be used in a really good way. Also, the buff banner is a really great item to use. When you shoot enough people, you basically can blow it and all of your teammates around you gain mini crits for about 10 seconds, I think. The battalion's backup is one that I don't really use that much. It's a defensive buff that gives like a defensive bonus to all of your teammates. And finally, the Conqueror, with buff, some damage dished out by enemies comes back as healing, so it's basically like another defensive buff. Onto the melee weapons. I personally really like the equalizer because it's really great for like when you have really low health. You can sneak up on people and usually you can 1 or 2 hit them, and even if you don't, it's still a really nice weapon to use. And also the Market Gardener is basically the same as the default shovel, but you don't get random critical hits, but when you like are in the air rocket jumping and like hit people while you're still in the air, you can critical hit them. Then finally there's the pain train. I personally think this is very situational and you won't gain very much from using it. This reason is because you get 10% bullet damage vulnerability on when you're wearing it, and the capture rate is really good because it acts as like you're a scout, but it's only really useful if there are no enemies around and you're certain that you're not going to get killed. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed.